The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three, nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tarr Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you atop the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center, where fifth-seeded Carson-Newman opens up its foray in the 2025 SAC Men's Basketball Championships against the fourth-seeded UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers. Both these teams entered the tournament coming off of losses. Wise got beat by 50 by Catawba in the regular season finale, while the Eagles dropped a 108-92 decision to Coker on Senior Day, a loss that snapped a streak of 41 consecutive wins for the Eagles when scoring at least 90 points. Eagles trying to right the ship against Blake Mellinger, Bradley Dean, and the Highland Cavaliers. We'll break down how the Eagles plan to do it. Chuck Benson's pregame comments headed your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
All your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman comes to you today from the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center as the Eagles take on the UVA-wise Highland Cavaliers in a 4-versus-5 matchup. Chuck Benson split the regular season meetings with the Highland Cavaliers. What takeaways do you have from those two games that you hope to apply here in the meeting come tournament time?
I thought the first game up at Wise, our defensive approach was just wasn't right. Our coverages of their actions wasn't right. We made adjustments between the first and second games. Our coverage were right, and our overall performances were better. So the split, I think a lot of it goes back to our defense improvement, and then really we shot the ball pretty well in the second game as well. So today, I guess the overall takeaway is we've got to defend and rebound and let that sort of impact the opponent and really sort of spur us offensively.
The thing that we have learned watching warm-ups is that Evan Ramsey is not on the floor. He's sitting across the way with a brace on one of his hands and is not dressed. How does his absence, an all-conference player, a 7-foot man in the middle, and a key cog for UVA-Wise's defensive resurgence this year, how does his absence impact things?
Well, clearly, I mean, the last 5 games he was averaging 20 points, 13 rebounds. I thought he gave, in our conference at least, the greatest rim protection because of his size and mobility. So losing, assuming he is out, that puts extra pressure on other guys for Wise. They're a wounded team. Wounded teams concern me because we don't really know what they will do, what their adjustments will be. But, he's out, and we've got to be prepared early in this game, early in the first half, to figure out what adjustments they have made with his absence and then adjust ourselves to that.
Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. You talk UVA-wise in the SAC tournament. You got to talk about Bradley Dean. Last time he was in this thing, he scored the second most points of any player in a SAC tournament over his 3 games, going for 28, 35, and 21. How do you defend a player who's 2 years removed from being the league's player of the year?
Well, I know he's going to be locked in. He did not score the ball as well in the 2 games we played him this year for whatever reason. We're going to use some of the same defensive strategies. But our guys know that, with assuming that Evan Ramsey is out, Dean will be that much more committed to trying to score for his team. So we've got to do a good job collectively of, in the half court, making it difficult for him. And we do that a number of ways. We'll have to use 2 or 3 different strategies throughout the game.
You look internally. In the first meeting, you struggled to make layups. There was no struggle to make shots in the second meeting. For guys like Trey Hubbard, John Zhao, Jack Browder, who are so good at attacking the basket, what is the message to them for today's game?
Well, we just told them, we've got this whole year we've made a big deal about paint touches. We've made a big deal about finding opportunities early in transition after we get stops. I think we've got to be committed today to that. That doesn't mean that we don't take perimeter jump shots. We're going to do that because we are confident and capable. But I think we've got to establish more of an inside-out approach today.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Highland Cavaliers.
Great. Thanks, Captain.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. The starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Head of the key, straight on three, die!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Beaker, head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan, a triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Final strains of the national anthem wrap up here in the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center as we are set for this quarterfinal contest between Carson-Newman and the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers. Starting fives are in the books, and the entirety of the rosters for both Carson-Newman and UVA Wise being introduced to the crowd here at the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center. So we'll go ahead and get you squared away with the starting fives in this one. For UVA Wise, no Evan Ramsey today. The Cavs all-sack center and all-freshman teamer is out with a hand injury. 7-footer had started 26 of the Cavs' 28 games this season and averaged a double-double, 14.5 points and 10.0 rebounds. He is not available today. And in his stead, UVA Wise will turn to a 4-guard, 1-forward lineup. The guards are Kalen Lightford, 5'11", 175-pound junior out of Huntsville, Alabama, averaging 5.4 points per game. He's the only player in the starting lineup who doesn't average double figures. The second guard is Bradley Dean, 180-pound, 6'2", senior out of Gate City, Virginia, and first-team all-SAC performer, averages 17.2 points per game and 5.1 assists per game. He's joined in the backcourt by a senior out of Richmond, Virginia, and a transfer from Lemoyne. That's 6'4", 185-pound senior Ziever Wingfield. The final guard is Patrick Shelley. Really good rebounding guard, averages 6 boards a game, and had 15 earlier in his career against Carson-Newman. 11.8 points per game for Patrick Shelley. The lone forward is 6'7", 210-pound senior out of Novi Sad, Serbia. That's Lav Svekovic. 6'7", 210 pounds, averages 12.5 points and 4.6 rebounds per game. Carson-Newman will utilize the same starting 5 that it has for the majority of this season, except for that 3-game stretch while John Zhao was injured for the 28th time this year. It is the quintet of Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, and John Zhao. Browder, Hubbard, and Zhao all earn postseason all-conference honors, with Browder appearing on the first team, Zhao and Hubbard on the second team. All 5 starters average double digits, led by Jack Browder's 19.7 points and 8.8 rebounds per game. Carson-Newman out in the road blues, blue top, blue shorts, as the higher seed, or lower seed, I suppose. White numerals trimmed in orange. UVA Y's, white tops, white shorts, red stripes up the sides, red numerals trimmed in black, with UVA Y's written above the numbers on the front of the jerseys. James Gibson is our lead official. Good crew for this tournament game, as the players make sure the ball is inflated to their liking. And we are set for basketball here in Rock Hill. Ball is in the air. Illick wins the tip. And Carson-Newman starts with the game with the basketball, moving from left to right. Inside it goes to Browder, attacks the basket and finishes with the right hand through Ziever Wingfield. A nice feed by Braden Illick. Carson-Newman leads 2-0, 20 seconds in. Cavs move it right to left against the Eagles matchup zone. Dean guarded tightly by Brennigan. Dribbles and gets it to Spekovic, head of the key. Bounce feed, high post, Shelley. He shoots from the free throw line. It rolls off right side into John Zhao's awaiting arms, and the Eagles push tempo left to right. Hubbard gets inside to the right block. Shot erased by Wingfield. Lightford corrals the board. Cavs front court. Spekovic down the right side of the paint. Gets into Illick. Misses the layup with the right hand off the window. Illick grabs the miss. Eagles bring it left to right. Browder, left wing, NBA range. Catch 3. Front of the 10, no good. Spekovic rises up to pull in the rebound. Cavs bring it right to left, down by 2, 1:05 into the game. Lightford, left wing. 2 passes over to Wingfield, right wing. Wingfield drives inside, right hand finish, no. Rebound bounces off into John Zhao's grasp on the left block. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard slips Zhao right wing, deep triple. Zhao strokes it. First 5 points belong to Carson-Newman. Eagles up 5-0, 90 seconds in. Cavs have started 0 of 3 from the field. Dean, right wing. Slaloms into the lane, fades from the free throw line, misses the 15-footer. Brennigan taps the rebound, but out to the perimeter for Lightford. He tries the triple and swishes it. Kalen Lightford gets the second chance points and scores the Cavs' first points. It's 5-3 Eagles. Eagles miss on the other end. Cavs attack to the rim. Lightford misses the bunny. Hubbard rips down the rebound, bounces ahead of Browder. He attacks and throws it down with the right hand from the right-hand side. Jack Browder dunks it home. And Carson-Newman leads 7-3 with 17:40 to go in the first half. Wise onto the offensive end. Head of the key, Lightford. Lightford to Wingfield, bangs his way into the paint and draws a foul. Charge John Zhao with the body bump, his first. And the first on Carson-Newman. So the Cavs get the ball out of bounds on the left baseline. Bradley Dean will trigger. Flips it into Svekovic. Swings it around the horn to Lightford. Back to Dean, right wing. Dean, chest pass, Wingfield. Drives to the basket. Layup partially deflected by Browder. Zhao corrals the miss. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard, drive, dish, Brennigan, right corner, catch three. Brennigan, bang, bang. Nick Brennigan drills the triple. Eagles are up 7 for the first time tonight. 10-3 with 17 minutes on the button left in the first half. Cavs have started 1 of 7 from the field. Left elbow jumper. Shelley swishes it from 15. 10-5, Eagles by 5, 16:50 to go in the first half. Hubbard into the paint. Right hand chucks it up. Hits the runner. Was trying to draw the foul. Hubbard made the shot anyway. 7-point lead for the Eagles. 12-5, 16:38 to go first half. Cavs with it front court. Shelley moves inside on Illick. Stops left block. Tosses up a shot. He gets the roll. Count the basket and a foul. Patrick Shelley with an and one opportunity after a foul on Braden Illick. It is Illick's first and the second on the Eagles. So Patrick Shelley, a 75% shooter, heads to the line for an and one opportunity and a chance to cut the deficit to 4. Shelley eyes the basket, sinks the free throw. 12-8. Eagles on the offensive end. Screen and roll. Illick slips to the cup and finger rolls it home off the dime from Trey Hubbard. 14-8. Eagles by 6. 16-13 to go in the first half. Cavs into the high post for Shelley. Swings it out Wingfield. Left wing tries the triple. Wingfield knocks it down. Ziever Wingfield cuts the deficit to 3. 14-11. 4 minutes into the first half. Eagles move it left to right. Illick, top of the key. One dribble, hands off Nick Brennigan. Brennigan motions with his right hand, bounces down to Illick, left block. Illick sends it out to Hubbard, right corner. Catch three on the way, halfway down and out. Shelley scoots in for the rebound in the middle of the paint. Cavs can tie with a 3 this trip. Dean stops his dribble, middle of the lane, swings it out right wing through Lightford. Steps right around a flyby from Zhao and misfires the 3 from the wing. Hubbard the rebound, sprinting front court. Hubbard bounces Illick, right corner, transition triple. Illick drains it. Eagles have made 5 of their last 6 shots. Carson-Newman's ahead 17-11 with 15-13 to go in the first half. Cavs front court. Shelley at the free throw line. Dribbles down to the right block, spins on Illick, up and under move, chucks it up with the right hand, can't get it to go off the backboard. Illick boxes out the shooter for the miss. Eagles by 6 and attacking. Hubbard sends it inside but lost the handle on it. Svekovic steals it. 2-on-2 break. Svekovic, middle of the paint, got stripped by Brennigan, but a whistle and a foul brings us to a break in the action. First personal on Nick Brennigan. Third team foul on Carson-Newman. Eagles have led by as many as 7 here in the early going. 14:48 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 17, UVA Wise 11. We return to the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center after these messages. This is Carson-Newman basketball in the SAC tournament on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
17-11, Carson-Newman leads UVA Wise with 14:48 to go in the first half. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we're AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. Lav Svekovic ruled to have been in the act of shooting when Nick Brennigan fouled him. So the 76% free throw shooter heads to the stripe and buries the first free throw. 17-12, Eagles by 5. Carson-Newman has had the hot hand early. Eagles 7 of 11 from the field and 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Spekovic, second. He connects. And it's a 4-point game. 17-13, Carson-Newman in front. 14:48 to go in the first half. Bilbray, Jaw, Browder, McElhaney, and Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Bilbray inside out for Brennigan. Top of the key, 3, dials long distance, and connects. Nick Brennigan, career 3, 282, his 86th of the season. 5th most in a single season in school history. Eagles match their biggest lead at 7, 20-13 with 14:10 to go in the first half. Cavs work at front court. Dean twirling around on McElhaney, right block, fades over top of him and connects high off the window. Tough shot by Bradley Dean, his first points. 20-15, Eagles by 5, 14:02 to play first half. Bilbray front court for the Eagles. Top of the key, he dribbles against Max Lidman. Sends it to Brennigan, right wing. Back to Bilbray between the circles. Bilbray. Right-hand dribbles against Lidman. Step back, thought about the 3. Passes up to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan drives inside, got stripped by Wingfield. Turnover number 2 for the Eagles. Wingfield attacks the basket and lays it in. Set 20-17. Cavs have scored 4 straight to cut it to 3. 13:30 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Bilbray, right wing with the rock. A whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Charge this to Anderson Cummins. His first, the first on the Cavs, as he fouled Usman Jah away from the ball. And Brennigan will trigger out of bounds on the right baseline. Brennigan loops it into Jah, backs it out to Bilbray. Bilbray dribbles head of the key, switches off to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan, left-hand handles, slings it Bilbray, left wing. Bilbray drives on Lidman, pulls up left elbow. Jumper bends off, no good. Whistle and a foul as Jaw discards Shelley going for the rebound. First on Ooze, 4th on the Eagles. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Cavs can tie with a 3 on this possession. UVA Wise, after starting 1 of 7 from the field, has made 5 of its last 7 shots. Head of the key for Dean. Bilbray defends him. Dean moves left around a Lidman screen. Kicks out Wingfield. He tries the left wing triple. Right iron, no good. Shelley chases down the rebound in the right corner. Second chance for the Cavs. Lidman up top, off to Dean, left wing. Dean dribbles to the head of the key. Backs it out on Josh Butts. Dean drives left on Butts. Gets tied up by Browder. Saved the dribble. Kicks out, top of the key. Cummins a 3. Thuds off the heel. McElhaney grabs the miss in the middle of the lane, and the Eagles bring it left to right. High-low from Bilbray, intended to Butts, is picked off by Patrick Shelley. 3rd turnover for Carson-Newman. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. Cavs can tie with a triple. Free throw line, Wingfield. Pumps, fades, and airballs a shot from the left block over Butts. McElhaney grabs the rebound. Eagles bring it left to right, up by 3 at the 12-minute mark. Bilbray off to Butts, left elbow. Butts slips back to Bilbray, left around a Butts screen to the left point. Bilbray, chest pass, Browder, right wing. Browder skips Bilbray, left wing. NBA range 3 on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Shelley had the rebound, lost it, now grabs it on the left wing extended. Cavs ball. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes, 51 seconds. Wise, another opportunity to tie with a triple. Wingfield into the high post for Shelley at the free throw line. Back to Wingfield up top. Wingfield drives to the hoop and lays it in. Ziever Wingfield and the Cavs have scored 6 straight to make it a 1-point game. Wise trails 20-19 with 11:20 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Brennigan at the free throw line. Whistle and a foul on UVA Wise. Or no, it was a kickball, pardon me. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:13 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 20, UVA Wise 19. Cavs in the middle of a 6-0 run. Eagles haven't scored in 3+ minutes. Carson-Newman tries to find its offensive footing once more when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:13 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman leads UVA Wise 20-19. But Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Eagles with a couple of turnovers in that spurt. And in spite of shooting 51% from the field compared to 39% for UVA Wise, the Cavs are in the middle of a 6-0 run and have trimmed the deficit down to 1. Starting 5 back out there for the Eagles. Illick has it at the left elbow. Bounce feed inside is deflected, stolen away by Dean. 4th turnover for Carson-Newman. Wise looks for its first lead. Spekovic, a left corner 3, rattles out left side. Hubbard grabs the rebound. Hubbard across the timeline left side. Gets to the head of the key. And chest passes out to the left wing for Browder. Down to the left corner, Brennigan. Dean hounds him, 15 to shoot. Brennigan lobs Illick left block. Size mismatch on Cummings. Backs him down, spins left, shoots over top of Cummings, and swirls it in. First points for the Eagles in nearly 4 minutes. It halts Wise's 6-0 run and puts the Eagles up 3. 22-19 with 10:25 to go in the first half. Braden Illick has 7 points for Carson-Newman. He leads the Eagles in scoring. Wise with it front court. Dean, right wing triple, swishes it. Hubbard closed, but Dean drills the 3 to tie it at 22. 9-2 run for the Cavs to knot it up at the 10-minute mark. Eagles front court. Browder head of the key. Catch 3 on the kick out. It's off the mark. Ziever Wingfield pulls in the board, middle of the paint for the Cavs. UVA Wise works it right to left. Dean for Cummins, top of the key. High post touch for Spekovic. Faces the basket on Illick. Spins and kicks left corner. Collier Pruitt a triple. Pruitt drills it. It's a 12-2 run for UVA Wise, and the Cavs have their first lead of the day, 25-22, with 9:30 to play in the first half. Eagles on the offensive end. Collier Pruitt, just his 9th 3 that he's made in his career. Illick banging his way inside, turns and connects over top of Spekovic from the left block. Braden Illick has 9 points. Eagles are down 1, 25-24, with 9:08 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman had the hot hand early and jumped out to an early 7-point lead, but Wise has answered with a 12-2 run. Dean for Spekovic in the right corner. Pump fakes a 3, steps left around a flyby, tries the triple. It's off the mark. Browder grabs the rebound and gets fouled by Collier Pruitt. First on Pruitt, second on the Cavs. Jack Browder, his first board of the day. So the ball back to Carson-Newman. Eagles 10 of 17 from the field. Wise 9 of 22. Wise getting some extra possessions. No turnovers for the Cavs. 4 for the Eagles. Hubbard drives inside, slips to Zhao, cutting the basket. Heaves up a shot and gets fouled. John Zhao puts a first personal on Patrick Shelley, a third team foul on the Highland Cavaliers. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. First free throw for Zhao is through. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alumnus Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/modernwoodman to help secure your family's financial future. 25-25, Zhao ties it up and now gives Carson-Newman a 26-25 lead, burying the second free throw. 8:35 to go in the first half. Cavs work it from right to left. Lightford off to the right elbow for Svekovic. Faces the basket, right hand dribbles and gives off to Shelley, who curls to the top of the key. Shelley bounces back to Dean, right wing. Dean back to Shelley, right wing. Pump fakes the three, but Brennigan's there. Into the post for Pruitt. Bangs his way inside on Zhao and connects off the window. Collier Pruitt has 5 points off the bench. He averages 2 a game. And the Cavs are back on top, 27-26, with 7:58 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Brennigan off to Browder on the left wing. Browder dumps down to Illick, left block. Backs down Shelley, turns, uncontested. Right hook is good for 2. Braden Illick, left alone, has 11 points. Shelley shaken up on the play, and that brings us to a break in the action. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 7:43 to go in the first half. It is a 28-27 lead for Carson-Newman in this South Atlantic Conference Tournament quarterfinal. We are back to the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
7:43 to go in the first half, and Carson-Newman holds a 28-27 lead on UVA Wise. Eagles jumped up 7 early. Cavs countered with a 12-2 run to grab their first lead, as many as 3. And since then, 2 ties, 4 lead changes, been back and forth. Wise with the ball on the offensive end. Svekovic, dribble handoff for Bradley Dean to the top of the key. Swings it to Pruitt, right wing. He tries a 3 and swishes it. Collier Pruitt had hit 8 threes all season. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc for the 18% shooter. And the Cavs are back on top by 2. 30-28 with 7:16 to go in the first half. Now the Eagles turn it over. High-low lob intercepted by Pruitt. Pruitt moves down the left side of the paint, kicks out Lightford. Lightford around the horn to Dean. Right point, Cavs looking for their first 2-possession lead of the game. Dean spins, dishes, head of the key 3. Wingfield drains it. Ziever Wingfield and the Cavs heating up from beyond the arc. Wise 6 of 11 from deep, and Wise has a 5-point lead. 33-28 with 6:45 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Butts spin move on Wingfield. He connects off glass, counted and a foul. Josh Butts halts the Cavs' 6-0 run. and has an opportunity to make this a 2-point game at the charity stripe. Butts to the line for an and one free throw. Bends the knees. The southpaw hoists it up and knocks it down, nothing but strings. 33-31. Cavs by 2, 6:40 to go in the first half. Wise hot hand from deep. Cavs are 6 of 11 from beyond the arc, shooting 48% from the field. Collier Pruitt, who hit 8 threes all season, is 2 for 2. Dean goes to Spekovic at the top of the key. High hand there for Butts. Around to Lightford, right wing. Pick and pop 3 from the left point. He drills another triple. Wise is canned 3 straight threes. Cavs are up 5. 36-31, 6:10 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Butts bangs his way inside, turns, right hand hook. Butts got the charity roll. 5 for Josh Butts. Eagles down 2. 36-33, 5:59 to go in the first half. Pruitt, left wing, heat check triple. It's off the mark. Wingfield grabs an offensive rebound, pumps and lays it back in. Count that basket and a foul. Charge this to Cam McElhaney. McElhaney did not make hard contact either. It's his first, team's 5th. 38-33, UVA Wise by 5. And Ziever Wingfield to the line for an and one free throw. He's got 12 points to lead all scores. Wingfield pushes up the foul shot, touches every part of the iron and drops through. Cavs by 6. 39-33 with 5:45 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Butts top of the key. Whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Charge this to Ziever Wingfield. His first, team's 4th. Eagles get the ball out of bounds on the right baseline. Carson-Newman shooting 65% from the field, but trailing by 6, thanks in part to the Cavs' 7 of 13 effort from beyond the arc and 0 UVA Wise turnovers. Inbounds comes to Hubbard in the right corner. Hubbard gives off Brennigan right point. Tightly contested man-to-man by Lightford. Butts, dribble handoff Browder. Went for the high-low lob, wasn't there. It's intercepted by Lightford. Carson-Newman's trying to get some action with those screen and rolls, but they're ending in turnovers. That's 6 now for Carson-Newman. Cavs look to extend the lead. Pruitt, top of the key. Moves inside, dishes out Dean right way. Dean, left hand dribbles, flips it Lightford. Left wing 3. He's fouled in the act of shooting by Trey Hubbard. It's a 3rd personal on Trey Hubbard. A 6th team foul on Carson-Newman. And 3 free throws result for Kalen Lightford. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Lightford connects on the first free throw. He's got 7 points. And the Cavs have a 40-33 lead on Carson-Newman, matching the biggest lead for the Eagles, now taking the biggest lead of the day for either team as Lightford connects on the second. 41-33, Cavs up 8, make it 9 as Lightford hits the free throw. 42-33, UVA Wise by 9, 5:08 to play in the first half. 6 straight points for UVA Wise. Wise has had a few of these. They hit a 3, get 3 free throws, hit back-to-back threes off an empty possession for the Eagles. And now a whistle and a foul away from the ball as Carson-Newman brings it front court on Patrick Shelley. It's his second, the team's 5th.
Patrick Shelley is second, 6th team foul.
So Carson-Newman will get the ball out of bounds on the right baseline. Wise on a 6-0 run in spite of Carson-Newman making its last 4 shots from the field. Inbounds comes to Nick Brennigan in the right corner. Shuffle it around to Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard drive inside, kick out McElhaney, gives Browder, right corner, fall away 3, off the mark, rebound pings around. It's out of bounds into the left corner, last touch by the Cavs. Stays with Carson-Newman. Carson-Newman has just made 1 fewer shot than UVA Wise. But the Cavs are 7 of 13 from deep and 7 of 7 at the free throw line. Those two areas, the reason for this 9-point Wise lead. Inbounds comes to McElhaney in the left corner. Flips it out to Hubbard between the rings and dumps into the high post for Butts. Butts, right hand dribbles over to the right wing, turns and gives to Brennigan. Pick and pop three. Brennigan bends in. Nick Brennigan, front iron, backboard, back iron, left iron, down through the nylon. Nick Brennigan, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He stops Wise's 6-0 run and makes it a 6-point game. 42-36 with 4:24 to play in the first half. Cavs front court. Cummins, right elbow, pulls up for a 15-footer and swishes it. UVA Wise has made 6 of its last 7 shots from the field. Anderson Cummins knocks down the mid-range J and pulls the Cavs up 8. 44-36, 4:05 to play in the first half. Eagles with it front court. Butts, left point. Chest pass, Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan, between the legs, attacks the basket on Svekovic, gets to the cup and finger rolls it home left side with the right hand. Nick Brennigan is the second Eagle into double figures. He has 11. Carson-Newman's within 6, 44-38 with 3:42 to play in the first half. Cavs front court. Dean out to the left wing for Ward. Ward drives, flips out, nearly out of bounds. Dean saves it in. 10 to shoot in front of Carson-Newman's bench. Dean, head of the key. Drive, dish, Svekovic, right wing, triple, back iron, no. Ward had the rebound. McElhaney punches it up and seizes it at the top of the key. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard attacking, gives Butts middle of the lane, right hand push shot, good. 7 for Josh Butts. Eagles, after trailing by 9, have cut the deficit in half and are down 4. 44-40 with 3:05 to play in the first half. Wise with it front court. Cummins off to Svekovic right point. Eagles dare him to shoot the 3. He will. Misses it off the front of the 10. Browder snares the rebound on the right baseline for the Eagles. Hubbard into the front court from Brennigan right wing. Pump fakes a 3. Now fires. Brennigan off the mark front iron. Cummins the rebound in the middle of the paint. Stops a streak of 3 straight makes for Carson-Newman. 44-40. Wise leading. And now Blake Mellinger calls for time. Cavs got up by 9 off of a 6-0 run, but the Eagles have responded. And with 2:39 to go in the first half, it is a 44-40 lead for UVA Wise over Carson-Newman. Back to the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Stops and gotten within 4. Cav basketball out of the break, though. Svekovic with it left elbow. Right-hand dribble gives off to Dean on the left wing. Dean with 10 to shoot to the top of the key. 8 and 7. Dean pull up with a hand in his face. Rattles out front side. Hubbard grabs the miss. And Carson-Newman brings it left to right with a chance to make this a single possession game on this trip from left to right. Cavs haven't scored in 2 minutes. Hubbard for Illick in the right corner. Quick trigger on a 3. Illick got the roll. Front iron, backboard down through the hole. Braden Illick has 14 first half points to lead all scorers. And the Eagles are within 1. 44-43 with 1:52 to play in the first half. Wise with it on the offensive end. Head of the key for Collier Pruitt. Takes it into the left corner. Svekovic. Svekovic bangs his way inside and draws a foul on Braden Illick. Braden Illick gave him a hug from behind and picks up his second personal. The 7th on the Eagles. 1-1 for Lav Svekovic. And a chance to halt this 7-0 Carson-Newman run and a 2.5-minute UVA-wise scoring drought that has enabled the Eagles to turn a 9-point deficit into a 1-point game. Svekovich looks to halt the swoon at the stripe. The front end of the 1-and-1 bounces off left side, no good. Zhao's there with his 4th rebound, and the Eagles can retake the lead this trip. Hubbard, left corner with the basketball. Tries to lob it inside. It's deflected away by Shelley and stolen by Cummins left of the paint. 7th first-half turnover for the Eagles. Wise has not given it away once. Cavs with it front court. Cummins down the right side of the paint. Slips Svekovich left wing. Svekovich inside out to Shelley. Left corner. Catch 3. Shelley rolls off right side. No good. Svekovich an offensive rebound. Shot up. Erased by Butts. Brown to the rebound. Eagles race front court. Zhao attacking inside all the way to the hoop. He gives the Eagles the lead. Left-hand leaner falls in. Left side. 45-44. Carson-Newman up 1 off of a 9-0 run with 54 seconds left in the first half. Cavs have missed their last 5. Dean at the head of the key goes off to Cummins, right elbow. Cummins squares up on Butts, spins right, leaps, passes Pruitt, left wing, catch 3. Pruitt grazes iron. Zhao tries to save in the rebound, but it bounces along the baseline out of bounds and stays with Wise. 3:39 without points for UVA Wise. A 9-0 run for Carson-Newman has erased a 9-point deficit and given the Eagles a 45-44 lead. 17-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Dean has it top of the key. Dribbles out to the right wing, crossover on Zhao, down to the right side of the paint, fades over top of Zhao, doesn't get the roll off the left side. Browder the rebound. Eagles sprint the other way. Browder drives inside on Svekovich, right-hand hook, no. Usman John, offensive board, kick out, Zhao left corner. Zhao, step back 3, Zhao, bullseye! 12 straight for Carson-Newman. Eagles up 4. Carson-Newman closing the first half with vim and vigor. Wise hasn't scored in 4 minutes, and the Eagles have turned a 9-point deficit into a 4-point lead. Cavs do get the final shot of the first half, we presume. Dean, top of the key, 7-6. Dean slips Svekovich left point. Extra pass, Pruitt left corner. Pumps, now fires a triple. Pruitt back iron, no. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Wise misses 8 straight shots to close the first half. Carson-Newman goes on a 12-0 run, while the Cavs go 4 minutes and 18 seconds without scoring. And the Eagles carry a 48-44 lead into the halftime locker room. Carson-Newman outscores UVA Wise 15-2 over the final 4:35 of the first half. Quality close to the half by Carson-Newman. We'll see how they keep it up after halftime. ShopCandEagles.com halftime report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCandEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, ShopCandEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shop CNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop CNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Shao, catch three. Nylon for Shao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Then UVA Wise erased that lead with a 12-2 burst. Teams went back and forth, single possession game for about 4 minutes of game action. Then Wise seized control, got up by 9 after back-to-back 6-0 runs, and then went cold. Wise does not score over the final 4:18 of the first half. The Cavs missed their last 8 shots of the period, and Carson-Newman closes the half on either a 12-0 or a 15-2 run, depending on how you want to look at it. Eagles do outscore the Cavs 15-2 over the final 4:35 of the first period. And the Eagles up 48-44 at the halftime break. Braden Illick has 14 points to lead the way for Carson-Newman. John Zhao needs 11 more to become the 20th member of the 1,400-point club at Carson-Newman. He has 10, 3 of 4 from the field and 2 of 2 from deep. And Nick Brennigan has 11, 4 of 5 shooting, including 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. The Eagles with a 48-44 lead at the halftime break. No Evan Ramsey, the big 7-footer, is out for UVA Wise with a hand injury. In his stead, Zyver Wingfield has stepped up and has 13 points. Kayla Lightford has 9, while Brad Dean has been tamped down to 5 points. Collier Pruitt, though, a guy that averages 2 a game, came off the bench and has 8, including going 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. It all adds up to a 48-44 lead for Carson-Newman at the halftime break. A first half in which the Cavs didn't turn it over at all. First time an Eagle opponent has done that since Mars Hill did so nearly a year ago to the date on senior night last season, March 4th, 2024. Eagles would win that game by 9. We'll see how the second half breaks out. But before we get there, we'll take you around the rest of the happenings in the SAC Basketball Championships, as well as what's going on in the Peach Belt and Conference Carolinas. That's after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
Halftime in Rock Hill, where Carson-Newman leads UVA Wise 48-44. The Eagles rattle off a 12-0 run to close the first half and head into the locker room up 48-44 on UVA Wise. This is the first of 4 games today in the SAC Basketball Championships. The second men's game features the 3rd seed and the 6th seed. That's Catawba, the 6 against the 3 Coker. The winner of that one gets Lenore-Rhine tomorrow at 2:30. The winner of Carson-Newman and UVA Wise gets Lincoln Memorial tomorrow at noon. On the women's side, Carson-Newman's women won last night 75-60 over Lincoln Memorial. And the Lady Eagles await the winner of today's 5 o'clock game. That is Catawba taking on the Wingate Bulldogs. The nightcap at 7:30 tonight has the 3-seed Anderson Trojans against the 6-seed, the Mars Hill Lions. And it is... No, that's who Carson-Newman waits, pardon me. The Eagles get the winner of Mars Hill Anderson. It's Coker who gets the winner of Wingate and Catawba. So, hope that's all clear as mud for you. We do know we have a broadcast tomorrow on the Eagles Sports Network, at least one, and that's the women's game at 7:30, 7:15, approximate airtime on the Eagles Sports Network for Carson-Newman women's basketball against either Mars Hill, the 6 seed, or Anderson, the 3 seed. Conference Carolinas is in the middle of its substantial men's basketball tournament. Barton, Young, Harris, and King all making it out of the second round of the tournament. Those 3 are off to Spartanburg, South Carolina, for the quarterfinals. King plays Young Harris Friday at 6, while Barton plays Chowan Friday at 8:30. Emmanuel and UNC Pembroke awaiting the semifinals Saturday at 5:15 and 7:30. In the Peach Belt tournament, all those games are on campus sites and start at 7:30 tonight. Georgia Southwestern is at Columbus State in the 8-1 matchup. USC Aiken plays host to Flagler in the 2-7. Augusta has North Georgia in the 4-5. And USC Beaufort plays host to Lander in the 3-6. Here at the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center, it is Carson-Newman, the 5 seed, leading the 4th seeded UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers 48-44 at the halftime break. Second half action heads your way after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Bills top of the key. Pull up three. On the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Halftime wrapping up here at the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand as Carson-Newman leads UVA Wise 48-44. At the halftime break, our producer engineer back inside of network control is Shelly Watson-Harris. And before we get the second half started, let us pause 10 seconds so that our stations may identify themselves across the Eagle Sports Network. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Carson-Newman was electric in closing the first half on a 12-0 run. Wise looking to halt a 4-minute, 18-second scoring drought on the opening possession of the second half. Dean at the head of the key, swings it around to Shelley, right wing. Shelley drives inside on Illick, bangs his way inside, point-blank shot, missed off the back iron. Illick boxes out the shooter to grab the rebound. And the Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard drive, dish, Brennigan, left corner three, back of the 10, no good. Shelley rises to grab the rebound and stumbles on the right block. Cavs bring it front court. Dean at the top of the key. Goes to Lightford, right wing. Lightford, high post, Shelley, back to Dean, left wing. Dean right around the screen, slips it to Shelley, left wing. Back to Dean up top, 11 to shoot. Dean slaloms into the paint, kicks out Wingfield right corner. He drives baseline, gets to the cup, and sends in a reverse layup. First points for the Cavaliers in 5 minutes of game action. They're down 2, 48-46, a minute into the second half. Halts Carson-Newman's 12-0 run. Eagles with it front court. Crowder through the middle of the paint. A whistle and a reach. Charge this to whom? To Lav Svekovic. It's his first. The first on the Cavaliers. Zyver Wingfield is pleading, saying, don't let that one be on me. It would have been his third. He was out of the game while Carson-Newman went on its 12-0 run. Hubbard, bounce pass inside. Illick turns, right-hand hook over Svekovic. Got it to drop. 16 for Braden Illick. He's a perfect 7 of 7 from the field. Eagles back up 4. 50-46, 18:35 to go in the second half. Wise front court. Shelley free throw line jumper. Rims out front side off the 15-footer. Brennigan the rebound, middle of the paint. Eagles onto the offensive end. Hubbard, head of the key. Bounces Illick left elbow. Illick, one right-hand dribble, zips it to the right corner. Zhao attacks, drives baseline, missed the layup, got his own miss. Kick out Hubbard, left wing, tries the triple. Drano! Trey Hubbard rifles in a long-distance dedication, and the Eagles are up 7, matching their biggest lead. 53-46, 18:02 to play in the second half. Cavs onto the offensive end. Dean around a screen, got open, missed the shot. Rebound saved in by Wingfield. He sprawls out of bounds after giving it to the Eagles. Zhao, right wing. Stops, middle of the paint, turns, dishes out, right corner. Brennigan, catch, triple. Bang, bang! First double-digit lead of the night comes off of back-to-back 3 balls. Hubbard and Brennigan. Eagles surge ahead by 10 off of an 8-0 run, and that prompts a timeout from Blake Mellinger. 17:42 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 56, UVA Wise 46. It is a 20-2 run for Carson-Newman, spanning the halftime break. We return to the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center with the Eagles up 10 after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Savario's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Savario's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Savario's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman on a 20-2 run spanning the halftime break, and the Eagles are up by 10 for the first time tonight. 8-0 for the Eagles over the last minute 2 as the Cavs with Lightford, Dean, Wingfield, Shelley, and Spekovich bring it left to right. Wingfield at the top of the key, pulls up for a free throw line jumper. It thuds off the heel. Illick touches the rebound to Jack Browder, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard drive inside, slip. Zhao cutting to the basket, left hand reverse, good. What a find by Trey Hubbard, his 7th assist. Eagles are up by 12, largest lead of the night for Carson-Newman off of a 22-2 run. Wise has an answer, though, with a Spekovich 3 from the right wing. 58-49, Eagles by 9, 3 minutes into the second half. Eagles front court. Illick, left block. Passes out, Hubbard, top of the key. Left open, he'll take the 3, he'll make the 3. Trey Hubbard with 8. 6 after halftime, Eagles back up 12. 61-49 with 16:38 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Shelley bangs inside on Illick, pumps, lays it up, and lays it in off the window. Patrick Shelley with 7, 10-point game. 61-51 with 16:24 to play in the second half. Hubbard over the timeline left side. Sends it to Brennigan on the right wing. Lobs in the high post. Illick, screen and roll to Brennigan, right block. Pumps, lays it up on Wingfield. Left it short, falls off the front of the 10. Stops the streak of 4 straight makes for the Eagles. Cavs can get it back to single digits on this possession. Shelley shoots over top of Illick, left of the lane, and connects on the 10-foot fadeaway. 9 for Patrick Shelley. Wise is within 8, 61-53, 15:55 to go in the second half. Cavs have made their last 3 shots from the field. Illick, right of the paint, goes to Hubbard. Right point, catch 3. Backboard, nothing else. Rebound pings off of Shelley and Dean before Dean controls on the left baseline. Cavs work it left to right. Dean down to the right block. Bounces out a pass to the right corner. for Lightford. He kicks into the left corner. Svekovic, baseline drive, leaps, passes Lightford head of the key. 13 to shoot. Dean drives middle of the paint. It's open, and he lays it in. Eagles conceded that. Brad Dean takes it and has 7. 61-55. Wise has cut Carson-Newman's 12-point lead in half. 61-55, 15-10 to go in the second stanza. Eagles front court. Browder, left wing, open look from deep. Left it short front of the 10. Cavs get another stop and have a chance to extend a 6-0 run. 14:58 to go in the second half. Shelley, right corner, open looking from deep, and he buries the 3. Game of runs. Wise, they'll count that a 2 within 4. 61-57. Eagles by 4. Illick, middle of the paint. Right-hand bunny is good. Braden Illick has 18. That stops Wise's 8-0 run and pulls Carson-Newman ahead by 6. 63-57, 14:32 to play in the second half. Shelley, another mid-range jumper, cashes in from the free throw line. 13 for Patrick Shelley. 63-59, Eagles by 4. 14:20 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Hubbard, inside Browder, right block. He leans back and connects off glass over top of Shelley. 6 for Jack Browder. 65-59, Carson-Newman by 6. 14:05 to play second stanza. Wise front court. Wingfield, left elbow, knocks down the 15-footer. 17 for Zyver Wingfield. Wise making mid-range shots to get within 4. 65-61, 13:50 to play in the second half. Hubbard at the top of the key for the Eagles. Chest pass, Browder right wing. Gives off to Zhao. Zhao. Jab step, moves inside with the left hand. Kicks out Hubbard left corner for a catch 3. Hubbard drills it. Trey Hubbard, 3 of 5 from deep. He's got 11 points and 9 assists. Eagles are up by 7. 68-61 with 13:25 to play in the second half. Cavs onto the offensive end. Dean at the top of the key. Goes over to Svekovic right wing. Back to Dean over to left wing Wingfield. He tries the 3 and knocks it down. Zyver Wingfield's 3 of 4 from beyond the arc and has 20 points. Cavs within 4. 68-64, 13:06 to play in the second half. Eagles with it front court. Illick tries to slip it inside for Zhao. It's blocked away by Svekovic. Ahead goes Wingfield. He saves it into Lightford, who has to lob it into Dean right wing. Cavs control. Svekovic left point. 3 defensed. It's off the mark. Rebound pings out of bounds. No, Browder saves it in. Carson-Newman controls. Eagles up 4 with 12:42 to play. Hubbard attacking left block. Layup, no. Illick follows through and toilet bowls it home. That's 20 for Braden Illick, his 3rd career 20-point game. And that brings us to a break in the action. 12:35 to play in the second half. Chuck Benson calls a 30-second timeout, and it goes to a media. 12:35 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman leading UVA Wise 70-64. We return to the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for
Magaha Electric Special.
Source. Cavs have made 8 of their last 9. What was once a 12-point Eagle lead is now 6. Cavalier basketball out of the break. Cummins gets to Shelley on the right wing. Butts defends him. Hands off to Dean, who gets to the left elbow, fires up a 15-footer and airballs it. Browder reaches in for the rebound, his 6th on the right block, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray for Butts at the top of the key. Butts, left-hand dribbles, looks inside, lobs to Browder. He catches, brings 2 to the ball, kicks Bilbray top of the key. Bilbray got stripped, grabs it back, sends it to McElhaney right wing. Back to Bilbray up top. Bilbray fires from range and hits. Matt Bilbray cans the 12th 3 of the game for the Eagles and puts Carson-Newman up 9. 73-64 with 11:45 to go in the second half. Wise with it front court. Shelley, right wing. Drives inside, shoots over top of Butts, doesn't get the mid-range jumper to roll. Browder has his 7th rebound, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Browder for Butts at the top of the key. Chest pass, Brennigan, right wing, catch 3. Dead-eye! Nick Brennigan rains it down from distance. Eagles have scored 6 straight, and Carson-Newman's back up 12. 76-64 with 11:15 to go in the second half. 8-0 run, actually, for the Eagles. Wise the other way. Shelley hangs and hits from the right. Digital, they are laser focused on your success. 11:10 to play in the second half. 76-66. Eagles up by 10 on the Cavs in the SAC quarterfinals here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Patrick Shelley is at the free throw line for UVA Wise, looking to make this a 9-point game at the stripe. With 11:26 to play, or 11:10 to play, in the second half. And he does connect on the and one free throw. 76-67. Eagles by 9 with 11:05 to play in the second stanza. McElhaney gives off to Illick at the left elbow. Turns, bounce feed deflected by Pruitt, stolen by Svekovic. Second Eagle turnover of the half. Left wing, Cummins. Cummins goes between the legs, drives on Bilbray, gets to the cup, finishes with the right hand at the rim, counted in a foul. Matt Bilbray with his first, the team's second. And just like that, UVA Wise has an opportunity to chop that 12-point lead in half once more with an and one free throw for Anderson Cummins. 65% free throw shooter on the season, 41-63 at the line. Cummins, his first attempt today. The right-hander pushes it up and rattles it in. 6-0 run for the Cavs to counteract that 8-0 run for the Eagles. That put them up 12. 76-70, Carson-Newman with 10:40 to play in the second half. Browder for Illick at the top of the key. Hands off Nick Brennigan. Brennigan. Chest pass, Bilbray right wing. Looks inside, nothing there. Goes to the high post, McElhaney. Bounce feed inside, Browder. Kick out, Bilbray. Step back, 3. Swish! Matt Bilbray has a pair of second half triples. He stops the Cavs 6-0 run and puts the Eagles back up 9. 79-70 with 10:12 to play in the second half. Wise with it front court. Cummins head of the key. Pump fakes the 3, goes behind the back to the free throw line. Chest pass out left wing, Wingfield. Around the horn, Svekovic right wing. Svekovic banging inside on Bilbray. Turns right into the lane. Got tied up. Whistle. Jump ball. Arrow favors Carson-Newman. Well, it took 30 minutes and 4 seconds, but UVA Wise has finally turned it over today. Cavs had played turnover 3 for the first 30 minutes and 4 seconds of this game. Ball back to the Eagles on the held ball. Credit Bilbray with the tie-up. And the Eagles can push it back to double digits on this possession. Illick, left elbow, slips inside. Browder leaps and lays as he catches the pass. 19th assist for the Eagles. Carson-Newman's up 11. 81-70 with 9:35 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Collier Pruitt left wing. Spins inside, kicks out Shelley right wing. He tries a triple. Shelley nails it. Patrick Shelley, 33% from beyond the arc, but he is 1 of 2 today and has 19 points. 81-73, Eagles by 8 with 9:13 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Illick at the head of the key. Hands off Nick Brennigan. Brennigan slips McElhaney up top. Back to Brennigan, head of the key. 9 to shoot. Brennigan bounces Browder right wing. 5 and 4. Browder down to Illick right baseline. 3 and 2. He fades from 15. Missed it off the back iron. McElhaney tries to tip the rebound up. He got undercut. No foul. Cavs the other way. Pruitt to the rim. Sends it outside left corner. Svetkovic. Extra pass around the horn to the left wing. Wingfield. Wingfield tries the 3. Back iron, no. McElhaney yanks down the rebound on the right block for the Eagles. Carson-Newman works it right to left, leading 81-73 with 8:30 to play in the second half. Illick, head of the key. Off to Brennigan, left wing. Back up top, Bilbray. Bilbray drives to the cup. Left-hand finish. Falls off front side, no good. Good look for Matt Bilbray. Couldn't convert at the cup. Shelley grabs the miss, his 5th board. And the Cavs bring it left to right, down by 8. Cummins at the head of the key. He pulls from range. No. But a whistle and a foul on Matt Bilbray. Not a ton of contact there, but Bilbray is called for the foul on the 3-point closeout. His second, team's 3rd. Free throws for Anderson Cummins. Carson-Newman, 14 of 23 from beyond the arc, including 7 of 10 from deep in the second half. Wise, 60% from the field after halftime. 3 of 6 from deep, and now free throws for Anderson Cummins to make this a 5-point game. He makes the first of 3. 81-74, Eagles by 7. 8:07 to play in the second half. Cummins eyes the basket. The middle of 3 free throws is on the way. It too is good. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. 6-point game. Cummins trying to make it 5 at the line. Bends the knees, hoists up the free throw, and it too is good. 81-76. Cavs have cut it to 5 with 8:07 to play in the second half. Bradley Dean is back in for UVA Wise, replacing Cummins. Eagles with the ball front court. Browder at the top of the key. Bounces to Illick, left to the lane. Back out Brennigan up top. Brennigan inside out to Bilbray, right wing. Catch 3. Feeling it. Bilbray connects. 3 second-half threes for Matt Bilbray. He has 9. Eagles are back up 8. 84-76 with 7:43 to play in the second half. Cavs front court. Wingfield drive, a dish to Lightford left wing, out to Dean at the top of the key. Swing it to Shelley left wing, into the corner for Wingfield. Drives baseline on Brennigan, gets to the cup and pushes in with 2 hands off the glass. 22 for Zyever Wingfield. Brennigan shaken up after he got poked in the eye, and that brings us to a break in the action. 7:26 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman, 84. UVA Wise, 78. Eagles have made 6 of their last 8 shots from the field, and they're shooting 64.5% for the game. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
7:26 to go in the second half, an 84-78 lead for Carson-Newman over UVA Wise. The Eagles shooting 65% from the field and 15 of 24 from beyond the arc. Carson-Newman has turned it over 9 times. Wise only 1 turnover on the day. And the Cavs have a 13-2 edge in points off turnovers. Eagles ball out of the break. Trey Hubbard back into the game to run the point. Eagles look for the screen and roll. It's deflected off of Illick's pass. Spekovic steals it away. 10th turnover for the Eagles. Carson-Newman by 6. Cavs bring it on to the offensive end. Lightford over to Spekovic, right wing. He tries a 3. Halfway down and out. Hubbard rises up to pull in his 6th rebound. And the Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard drives baseline, leaps and passes to Illick. Grabs it in the right corner after a deflection. Illick, left hand dribbles on the right wing. Takes it to the top of the key. Now goes to Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard backs it out to the right wing, 9 to shoot. Hubbard, 8 and 7. Hubbard tries a long 2 and hits from the right corner. 13 for Trey Hubbard. Back to an 8-point lead for the Eagles. 86-78 with 6:26 to play in the second half. Wise onto the offensive end. Shelley left elbow. Knocks down the 15-footer. 21 for Patrick Shelley. 86-80. Eagles by 6. 6:12 to go in the second stanza. Carson-Newman front court. Hubbard. Left wing. Picked up by Spekovic man-to-man. Hubbard into the paint. Bounces Browder. Right corner. Catch 3. Looking for his first make of the day from distance. And he has it. Jack Browder is the 5th Eagle into double figures. He has 11. Carson-Newman by 9. 89-80 with 5:48 to play in the second half. Cavs with it front court. Wingfield drives baseline. Browder swats it out of his hands, out of bounds. Stays with Wise. We'll see if that's credited as a block for Jack Browder, or just ball out of bounds. Dean triggers into the left corners for Spekovic. Out to the head of the key, Lightford. Drives on Hubbard to the cup. Dish out Wingfield. Extra pass. Shelley, top of the key. He tries the triple and hits. Patrick Shelley buries the 3. Timeout, Blake Mellinger. 5:31 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 89. UVA Wise 83. Patrick Shelley with 22 points. One of 2 Cavs in double figures. Zyver Wingfield has 24. Shelley has 22. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. (89-83). Carson-Newman leads UVA Wise with 5:31 to play in the second half. Eagles 67% from the field after halftime. UVA Wise 63% from the field. Eagles are 9 of 12 from beyond the arc, 16 of 25 from three-point range. Browder, Hubbard, Illick, Brennigan, and Zhao on the floor for Carson-Newman. Trey Hubbard, by the way, off that Browder three-point make, his 10th assist. So Trey Hubbard has his 5th career double-double, his 2nd with points and assists. Zhao on the right wing for the Eagles, drives inside on Wingfield, gets to the cup, and finishes with the left hand off the glass. 14 for John Zhao, back to an 8-point lead for the Eagles. 91-83 with 5:12 to play in the second half. Wise with it front court. Shelley at the free throw line. Moves inside on Illick. Spins and dishes. Wingfield left wing. He tries a 3. Spins out left side. Browder's there for the miss. Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard sends it into Zhao. Reverse layup. Got it to go off glass. 11th assist for Trey Hubbard. Eagles up 10. Cavs attacking the other way. Shelley to the hoop. Dumps in at the 10. 93-85, Eagles by 8, 4:42 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman works the basketball from right to left, up by 8. Browder, right wing, moves down the right side of the paint, goes in with the right hand, can't connect off glass. Svekovic, the rebound, middle of the lane. Svekovic dribbles front court, gets it to Dean at the top of the key. Off to Svekovic, left wing, triple, rattles it in. Svekovic has 8 points. He's 2 of 8 from deep. And the Cavs cut the deficit to 5. 93-88 with 4:10 to go in the second half. Eagles bring it front court. Hubbard loops to Illick, right elbow. Illick out to Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan, chest pass, Illick, right wing. Catch 3, Illick, yes sir! Braden Illick has 23. He is 10 of 11 from the field, 3 of 3 from deep, and he puts the Eagles up 8. 96-88. Cavs the other way. Shelley, right wing. His three's off the mark. Svekovic, an offensive rebound. He's fouled, taking it back up. Charge the foul to John Zhao. It's his second. The fourth on Carson-Newman. Then we come to a break. 3:39 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 96. UVA Wise 88. Back to the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
3:39 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman has a 96-88 lead on UVA Wise. Eagles have shot 66.7% from the field and gone 17 of 26 from beyond the arc. That includes 10 of 13 from deep in the second half. Wise has not been too shabby either. Cavs 61% from the field after halftime. A game in which the Eagles seized control with a 22-2 run spanning the halftime break, but Wise not going quietly into the night. Svekovic cans the free throw. 7-point game. 96-89 in favor of Carson-Newman. One more free throw for Lav Svekovic. Shoots it with his right hand and connects. 96-90, Eagles by 6, 3:39 to go in the second half. Full court pressure on for the Cavs. Browder gets it into Trey Hubbard, who's pressured by Shelley in the backcourt. He gets past him. Hubbard breaks it across the timeline, goes through the middle of the lane, bounces ahead. Illick, reverse layups, good for 2. 12th assist for Trey Hubbard. He's one off his career high. Eagles by 8, 98-90. 3:22 to play in the second half. Wise with it front court. Svekovic moves inside on Brennigan. Right hand airballs the leaner. Zhao grabs the board. And the Eagles work it from right to left. Trey Hubbard 2 assists away from the single-game sack tournament mark. Hubbard tries to slip it inside, but he's fouled, and he slips. Bradley Dean with his first personal. That's the second on UVA Wise. 2:58 to go in the second half. 98-90, Carson-Newman leading the Cavs. Lincoln Memorial awaits the winner of this one in the semifinals tomorrow at noon. Brennigan will inbound to Hubbard in the right corner. Hubbard, left hand dribbles, looks inside, finds Illick, right corner. Lobs Browder, right block. Browder, 11 to shoot, feeds Hubbard. Hubbard through the middle of the paint, gets to the cup, and lays it in with the right hand. 15 for Trey Hubbard. 100-90. Eagles have hit the century mark and are up 10 with 2:37 to go in the second half. Shelley into the lane. Shoots over top of Brennigan and gets the roll from 8 feet out off the heel. Patrick Shelley with 26 points. A new career high for him. 100-92. Eagles up 8 on the Cavs with 2:20 to play in the second half. Eagles with it front court. Zhao driving inside, slips a pass along the baseline. It's out of bounds, but Zhao's fouled. Charge Ziever Wingfield with his second. That's the third on UVA Wise. Zhao was passing. He was not in the act of shooting. And as such, Carson-Newman gets 20 on the shot clock and the ball out of bounds on the right baseline for Jack Browder. Triggers into Braden Illick. Gives off Hubbard right wing. Hubbard motions with his right hand for Illick to come out and set a screen. Illick does at the top of the key. Hubbard moves left around it, 10-9. Hubbard drives on Svekovic, goes between the legs, shoots with the right hand, and swirls it in from 10 feet out left of the lane. 17 points for Trey Hubbard to go along with 12 assists. Eagles are up 10 with 1:50 to play in the quarterfinals. Wise onto the offensive end. Dean at the top of the key. Drive, dish, Lightford, right wing, 3. Back iron, no. Zhao tips the rebound to Nick Brennigan. Eagles control. Hubbard over the timeline left side with 95 seconds left, and the Eagles up by 10. And now Hubbard tied up by Bradley Dean as he splits a trap. Possession arrow goes to the Cavs with 91 seconds left, and the Eagles leading 102-92. Wise brings it left to right. Lightford over to Svekovic. Left point, back to Lightford left wing. He tries a 3 and swishes it. Lightford has 12, fourth Cav into double figures. It's a 7-point game. 102-95 with 1:18 to play in the second half. Hubbard across the timeline, gets trapped, and now Chuck Benson calls for time with 21 on the shot clock. Eagles utilize their final 30-second timeout. Carson-Newman has a full remaining. UVA Wise has a full remaining. Wise only has 3 fouls, a ton of fouls to give for the Highland Cavaliers to get into free throw shooting mode and try to extend this game. Granted, you are potentially still in a position where you can play it out a little bit, but that is something to be mindful of as we enter the final minute of this contest. Carson-Newman has shot 71% from the field after halftime, 10 of 13 from beyond the arc, 76.9% from 3 in the second half. 102-95, Eagles by 7. Browder will inbound from in front of the scorers table. 21 on the clock, shot clock. Browder triggers into Nick Brennigan, back to Browder, and the clock did not immediately start. They ran 3 seconds off the clock, but now Carson-Newman has to inbound again against the Cavs' pressure. Officials go over to the scorers table and they're going to say put 19 on the shot clock and 1:11 on the game clock. So that's all sorted out. Shot clock's at 19, and Browder will inbound. Browder triggers into Trey Hubbard against pressure from Ziever Wingfield. 102-95, Eagles by 7. With 1:04 to play. Hubbard, a pass, batted out of bounds. It stays with Carson-Newman on the far sideline with 10 to shoot. Wise extending out, bringing a ton of pressure to the ball. 10 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Browder triggers into Nick Brennigan. Picked up by Wingfield. 8 and 7. Brennigan, head of the key, drives on Wingfield. Gets to the left block, pumps, lays it up with the right hand, and strokes it. Nothing but net. 19 for Nick Brennigan. 104-95, Eagles by 9 with 50 seconds left. Dean fouled as he drives on the other end. Ball out of bounds. Carson-Newman had fouls to give. It's on Trey Hubbard. His second, team's fifth. Carson-Newman still has one more foul to give as Dean triggers into Shelley, top of the key. Shelley off to Dean, left wing. Dean curls, connects Lightford, right wing, triple, back iron, no. Rebound bounces to Shelley, left corner. Second chance three, barely grazes iron. Illick grabs the rebound. UVA Wise backs off. No, now Blake Mellinger says, hey, get up, got a foul. Eagles bring it front court. Brennigan, left wing, pressure, gets it to Illick, left corner. Illick, drive, dish, Browder, right wing. Out to Hubbard between the rings, and he's fouled with 13 on the shot clock. Charge the foul to Lightford. It's his first, the team's fourth. 104-95. Eagles 20.8 seconds away from heading to the SAC semifinals and a date with Lincoln Memorial, the top seed. Browder gets into Zhao in the right corner. He's promptly fouled by Dean. His second, the team's fifth.
UVA Wise foul number 1.
The second comes off there. Two more fouls, and then Carson-Newman shoots free throws. Browder triggers into Trey Hubbard. Now UVA Wise backs off. The shot clock is off. Carson-Newman breaks its own SAC tournament single game record for offensive efficiency. The Eagles shoot 68.9% from the field, go 17 of 26 from beyond the arc, and the Eagles are semifinal bound. Carson-Newman prevails in the SAC quarterfinals, 104-95 over UVA Wise. And the Eagles get the job done behind 25 points from Braden Illick and a second career double-double in points and assists from Trey Hubbard. 17 points, 12 assists for Trey. Eagles drop 24 assists in the game, 3 off the single game tournament record as the Eagles prevail 104-95 over the UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers. Domino's post-game report headed your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Contracting source.
It's about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We're going to get backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with 2 hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's Postgame Report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible and online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back at the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center, where half of the semifinal bracket is complete on the men's side. The Eagles advance to take on the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters tomorrow at noon. Airtime at 11:45 a.m. on the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman prevails 104-95 over the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers, behind the most efficient offensive performance that the SAC tournament has ever seen. The Eagles shoot a tournament record 68.9% from the field, breaking a mark held by Carson-Newman. The Eagles were at 66.12% from the field in the 2009 quarterfinals against Lenore-Rhine. 68.9% from the field. Breaks that mark here today for Carson-Newman. Top 3 all-time for a single game in school history for the Eagles today. The second half was just on another level for Carson-Newman. 23 of 32 from the field. If you need the math, 71.9% from the field for Carson-Newman after halftime. While the Eagles were categorically insane from it beyond the arc. 17 of 26 as a team. 65.4%, including 10 of 13 shooting from beyond the arc in the second half. Pretty much everybody who made a three today for Carson-Newman made multiples, with the exception of Jack Browder. He was 1 for 5, while Nick Brennigan 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Trey Hubbard 3 of 5, Braden Illick 3 of 3, and John Zhao 2 for 2. Not to mention Matt Bilbray, who was unconscious after halftime, burying all 3 of his second half threes. So Carson-Newman gets the job done over the UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers and wins by a final score of 104-95. Carson-Newman advances to the semifinals of the South Atlantic Conference Tournament Championships, and the Eagles get the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. Here on the Domino's Postgame Report, Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, only the greatest shooting performance in SAC tournament history, a record 68.9% shooting effort. Jack Browder, just by the way, won the Elite 23 award for the highest GPA at the championship site. So that's good news.
Outstanding.
Also good news, the shooting effort today. Break down what it took to get onto the SAC semifinals.
Well, you said it, man. Our guys were, this whole year, and even most of these guys from last year, have proven to be very, very capable, consistent shot makers. And the consistency of shot making is one of those things that every coach in the world that has ever coached the game wants. We just are very fortunate and blessed to have that right now. We got a lot of shots up yesterday and today in the facility, as many as we conceivably could. And our guys went there today and just shot with confidence. Wise, they made it tough. They made it difficult. I mean, as well as we shot it, I'm not seeing the final stats, but they did score 95 and made 13 or 14 threes of their own. So, if you were sitting there watching this tonight, you saw just a launch fest from beyond the arc. And what did Jack get this time? What did he win?
I have no idea what
he got. Another award.
This time.
Scholar Athlete of the Year. Look at him.
Oh, that's from last year, right? What is this?
D2CCA.
D2C. Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know about that one. I knew about the Elite 23. Didn't know about this one.
He's a good student.
I got another release to write.
Yeah.
Jack Browder keeps me a busy boy.
So, but we shot the ball very well, shot with confidence. We hopefully we can continue to do that going into tomorrow's semifinal game. All that matters now to us is today, and it's taking care of business in the quarterfinal round. And so I'm very proud of our guys and happy they were able to shoot with great confidence today.
Shared the ball. If you're shooting the way you did, you knew you were sharing the ball well. 24 assists on the 42 made baskets, including Trey Hubbard's second career double-double with points and assists. His fifth career double-double overall. 17 points, 12 assists. What did you see from your point guard today?
Well, I knew he was doing a good job. I told him before the game, man, touch paint, be confident, and make the right decisions. Luke has been really emphasizing that to him in preparation of this game, and clearly he did that. Great for Trey. And we're going to get Trey up here for the post game. Now that you tell me that.
Food City Player of the game, I would say.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All your starters were in double figures, but a nice spark off the bench in the second half
from Baby
Bill Bray.
Bill Bray
took 3 threes, made all 3. 2 of them were run stoppers for UVA Wise. What about the effort of your backup point?
Well, I'm really happy for him. He played well in our last meeting with him, the second one of the year in Holt. He shot the ball very confidently today, and I'm happy that we needed that today. We need to get Trey a blow and get him some time to recover because he was playing very hard, and Matt really stepped up and did. I guess we're now at this point. He has graduated, I think, from preschool to actually elementary at this point. So he's making progress. He's aging before our very eyes.
He still looks like a prepubescent child.
Yes,
a stone cold killer, the cutie pie killer.
yes.
Matt Bill Bray. Defensively, this is an odd one to unpack. Wise shoots 56% for the field in the second half, but Patrick Shelley's not really known as a three-point shooter. He was 2 for 5. Zyver Wingfield, not really known as a three-point shooter. He was 3 for 6 from beyond the arc. Brad Dean, on the other hand, you held him to 7. Lov Svekovic, a known commodity.
We got to get Trey up here.
Trey. He's just going to yell. He's not going to hear you. What a professional thing to do in the middle of an interview.
The 12 assists, that got me. 17 and 12, I didn't realize it. But everything you were saying, Cavi, it's true.
Wise offensively was good.
Yeah.
But you held down their scoring stars. What did it take to make life tough?
We made a big deal about we got to stop Dean. We got to make it tough on him. He's going to find opportunities. But those other guys stepped up. Winfield is a senior. Shelley's a junior, I believe. But those guys were wanting to continue to play, man. They were right here on the cusp in the region. Were they 8th, 9th, 10th in the region or something?
Let's not forget we've got a batch of region rankings to come out probably in 3 hours.
Yeah, so they were fighting for that. Yeah. And got to give them credit for stepping up and making big shots.
All right, quick turnaround. You turn your attention to...
We're going to get Trey. I want to Trey up here. I'm so happy for him, dude. I'm so happy for him.
Your primary objective isn't to talk post-game.
Yeah, it is.
It's Trey Hubbard.
Yes,
needs to talk. You're ignoring me.
I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry, Cal. I don't
care. All right, quick turnaround. Lincoln Memorial tomorrow at noon. Rail Splitters swept the season series with you in the regular season. What's it take to get over the hump against, let's be real, a top 10 club, and obviously the league champs for a reason?
Well, I mean, we've played them, it feels like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So I think we know what to expect. Clearly, they've got multiple threats, but the 1-2 punch of Ennis and Freeman is pretty serious. They played really well in their quarterfinal matchup yesterday. We got to get a little bit of rest recovery, but this evening we'll put our time and attention to to getting a plan in place on how we're going to try to impact their offensive productivity and how we're going to try to generate shots, because they are a team that they're also one of the best defense teams in the country. So they're going to make it challenging for us for sure.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on a SAC quarterfinal win.
Great. Thanks, Kevin.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on with the selection of our Food City player of the game. Hint, it's Trey Hubbard. He steps to the microphone when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects a 104-95 win over the UVA Wise Highland Cavaliers. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand as we wrap up the Domino's postgame report and await Trey Hubbard to make his way upstairs to finish out our show and name our Food City player of the game. Our AEC electrifying play of the game goes to Trey for his step-back three that put the Eagles up by 12 and capped a 22-2 run spanning the halftime break. That's our AEC electrifying play of the game. AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Carson-Newman wins its 21st game of the season and breaks the single-game record for field goal efficiency in a SAC tournament game by knocking down 68.9% of its shots. That breaks a record held by Carson-Newman. Eagles were 66.12% from the field against Lenore-Ryan in the 2009 quarterfinal round. Eagles move past that here today. Obviously, really efficient from the field, no matter which way you slice it. Braden Illick finishes with 25 to lead Carson-Newman. John Zhao had 16. He's 5 away from the 1,400-point threshold. You got Nick Brennigan with a 19-point night, and he went 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, and now sits on 89 threes for the season. That is the third most in a season in school history. He'll look for the third ever 93 season against Lincoln Memorial tomorrow night. Jack Browder, a quiet 11 with 8 boards, and Trey Hubbard, 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 12 assists. Easy to see why Trey Hubbard is our Food City Player of the Game. Adam Cavalier alongside our Food City Player of the Game, Trey Hubbard. Trey shared the ball well at a insanely high level today.
Yes, sir.
17 points, 12 assists. You've been on this track and had flirted with double-double after double-double for points and assists. The second one of those of your career, the 5th overall. What clicked sharing the rock today?
I say we were just taking what the defense gave us. We seen it in the first half. When I was getting into the paint, they were collapsing, trying to stop the drive. So with the elite shooting that we have, that made my job easy to just find them and trust them that they're going to make the shot, which I do.
I guess when you break the SAC tournament record for field goal efficiency, you're bound to have done.
Yes, sir.
Something all right passing the ball. 17 of 26 from beyond the arc. You made multiple threes. Matt Bilbray, multiple threes. Pretty much everybody, with apologies to Jack Browder, who was 1 of 5. Everybody who made a 3 today made at least 2.
Yeah.
What does that say about this team's offensive capabilities?
It just shows the trust that we have in one another. Like I say, like multiple times, it could be anybody's day. And we just try to instill confidence in one another because we know that if we all playing at a high level, nobody can stop us.
Quick turnaround. You get Lincoln Memorial tomorrow at noon. Third time that you'll have met the Rail Splitters this season. LMU swept the regular season series. Obviously a high-level offense with Wes Enos and Elijah Freeman. And the SAC's top-scoring defense as well. What does it take to get ready for that unit with 24 hours notice?
We just got to be locked in. We know that they're going to give us their best shot. We got to give them our best shot because we want to beat them as well. So it's going to be a good game, and we're ready to compete.
All right, Trey, thanks for the time. Congrats on the performance.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's our Food City Player of the Game, Trey Hubbard. And that wraps it up for us here on the Domino's postgame report. Carson-Newman prevails 104 to 95 over the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers. We've got an odd little doubleheader for you tomorrow. Men's game at noon, 11:45 airtime against Lincoln Memorial. Women's game at 7:30, 7:15 airtime. Opponent still TBD. Eagles will get either Mars Hill or Anderson. And we find that out in the last game of the night tonight at 7:30 p.m. Until tomorrow at 11:45, we will talk to you in the semifinals of the South Atlantic Conference Men's Basketball Championships. For my producer, Shelly Watson-Harris, I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center, it's Carson-Newman 104, UVA Wise 95. Until tomorrow, this is the Eagle Sports Network.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tarr Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.